Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Grace Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. It's a bunch formation. He's going to hand this off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The Utes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Utes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Utes. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Now in the pistol. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Handoff running right. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. One more play here in the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
And the Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receivers got it. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Gain of 16.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this deep, begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught, second down now. They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense brings him down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He escapes the pocket, looking for the wideout. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run. He's brought down with a strong stiff arm, earned him the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. That's a designed quarterback keeper. That's good for first down yardage now to the 26.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks clear in open space. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick dart to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And this one is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. The pass is caught. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Utes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes a quick grab. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Working clock with the ground game. Fights off a defender. And he goes nowhere. Stop. Behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the same runner's got it again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Utes offense takes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Williams. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it, but out of bounds. Couldn't quite connect in that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it, game over.